Anytime a team can turn a Rule 5 pick into anything of note is at least a minor victory. That Rule 5 pick, Brad Keller, a 40-man casualty snagged from the Diamondbacks organization this past offseason, has been one of the few bright spots on the Royals' Major League roster, carries with it an inherent damning with faint praise given the complete disaster into which the 2018 Kansas City Royals have devolved. But regardless of the state of the team in this lost season, Keller's campaign has been and continues to be a success. Brad Keller continued his exclamatory season this afternoon, facing and controlling a solid Angels club featuring the best player in the game, Mike Trout. In his 7 innings of work, Keller allowed just 4 base runners, 2 by way of the walk and another 2 via singles, via Mike Trout and Andrelton Simmons. Using 109 pitches to get through 7 frames, the contact-oriented Keller struck out a career-high 6 batsmen, while inducing 13 groundouts, won a double-play ball from Albert Pujols that erased a walk to Trout, and no flyouts. With Keller locking down the Angels lineup for 7 full frames, Ned Yost needed just 6 outs from his generally dismal bullpen. Tim Hill hit the first batter he faced, David Fletcher. Plunking put what was then the tying runner aboard, prompting Yost to yank Hill then and there, fingering the possible next Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, to finish out the 8th. McCarthy silenced the next 3 Angels bats, but not before Fletcher swiped a bag to get into scoring position, sending pulse rates rocketing to unhealthy levels. Wiley Peralta got his first post-Kelvin Herrera save opportunity after last week's trade. Tim Hill got the first save after Herrera's departure on Friday, and he made the most of it, seeding a 2-out single to Albert Pujols before shutting the door on the Angels. Offensively, the Royals didn't do much, but facing Southpaw Tyler Skaggs, they got just enough done to eke out the 2-0 win. After a quiet first 3 innings, Hunter Dozier led off the bottom of the 4th with a double smoked into the gap in left center. Lucas Duda followed with a single to drive Dozier in before getting hung out to dry on an Alcides Escobar tailor-made double play ball. The Royals sent the minimum to the plate in the 5th and 6th innings thanks to Abraham Almonte erasing himself from the base paths after getting picked off in the 6th, and the Royals squandered a 1-out Alcides Escobar walk in the 7th, stranding him after he accomplished the Herculean feat of managing a walk. In the 8th, however, the Royals got back on the scoreboard with Adalberto Mondesi leading things off with a walk. Whit Merrifield stroked a single to right, moving the fleet-footed Mondesi up 180 feet to third, setting the table for a Rosal Herrera RBI single. It should probably be noted that Alcides Escobar made a start at third base this afternoon, the latest development in the continuing adventures of the newly minted utility man. If the Royals had an offensive standout today, it was probably new Royal Rosal Herrera, whose 3 hits put him on base more than any of his teammates and one of which drove in the Royals' 8th-inning insurance run. Every Royal but Salvador Perez reached base at least once. To sink into further ignominy, Perez went 0 for 4 with a grounding into a double play mixed in for bad measure. The win is the Royals' 4th in the month of June. That is not many. To say it's been a bad month for the Kansas City Nine would be a grotesque understatement.